Hi, I'm Ariana with Fresh Pair of Eyes. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you, Ariana.
Nice to meet you. I just finished the first season today.
Oh gosh. Tell me.
Like I kept checking. I'm like, this is a kids show, right? Like so much. I'm like, oh, I'll feel better by episode 8. It's a 7 episode first season. So much has happened. But
I know. Oh, I love this. Great.
it's so good. But how would you say you relate to Eva and how do you differ?
Oh man, that's fun. I mean, we're definitely the same brand of weird. Like
Mhm.
I'm very enthusiastic and I love being optimistic and um she's hopeful, which I love as messaging for the young people watching it. And differ in I think like yeah, she physically is able to endure things I could never imagine. And I had a really interesting time attempting to do that in my sound booth, just like running around trying to keep up with the action of the animation. I'm like, I mean, she's amazing. It's outrageous.
Yeah, how you do live action acting as well. How does that differ when you're doing voice acting as well? Because as you're describing, it's not like you're just sitting there reading lines.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a totally different in terms of both require your imagination, but there's something about being on a set where you have so much of the world is filled out for you and you have your scene partner to rely on. And in this in a voiceover booth, it's entirely just in your head. And I honestly, it felt like so purely connected to being a kid and being closer to the age Eva is. We are so good at this. We do have this immense ability to just like to create in our minds like something that feels so real. And so it was fun to kind of tap into that. And a world as rich as this one, it was like it just everything I was imagining anytime I would see the animation, it was like 10 times better. It was unbelievable.
Speaking of the animation, have you noticed that you and Eva look a bit similar?
I know, I love it. It makes me so happy.
Is that just coincidental or was it purposeful? Was Eva already there when you came in?
No, there were like early renderings, and yeah, as we got further into the process, yeah, she started to look more and more like me, and I loved it. I'm so glad they did that. It just, I think part of the appeal to getting to do this kind of work is like working on the vision of a place like, Skydance Animation and Apple TV Plus and the level of excellence that they are pursuing. And you as an actor are just excited to be an element of their vision. So to see, my handprint on her in how she looks was like just an added bonus of how cool is this that this little homage is there too.
Yes. If this was a live action show, which scene would you
Yeah.
have loved to act it out?
That's a really great question. I don't know. There's so much. Now you've seen the first series, but there's so much about going to Lacus and those episodes where she's like discovering these cities on Arbona and stuff, meeting all these like fantastical characters. Like God, I would love to do that in real life. How fun would that be? I mean, it's like a ride at a theme park being real or something. It would be so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
What about Eva and Mother's relationship? When do you think it kind of crossed the line of what it was originally specifically designed to be as a machine taking care of a kind of a pod?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess we come to find out as the series progresses, that Mother has been acting sort of um, for Eva's interest way before Eva is even aware. And that revelation is just like, oh, it was just like so loving. I'm excited for audiences to take that in, and I think it's like, Eva moves into this world of the unknown and she approaches every alien being with such compassion. And that makes sense when you know that she's a young girl who's grown up with a mother she has such love and admiration for. Like, of course, she would encounter anything and everyone, differences aside, with just love. So I just think it's a beautiful relationship, and it was so fun to build with Teri, and I can't wait for people to watch it.
Yes, you need to get a mother tattoo as well, just like she got.
Ooh,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. But thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait for season 2, and I hope to talk to you soon.
Thank you. Oh, such a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Bye.